What is going on, guys? This is Dynasty 3890 here. Welcome back to another roster prediction video for this upcoming Friday, June 28th. Now, before I go any further, I do want to give a shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. If you guys didn't know, I have sponsored with SeatGeek. If you use promo code KNASTY, K-N-A-S-T-Y, the link to that is in the description below. You can then get $20 off your very first purchase with SeatGeek. So if you want to get tickets to watch your favorite team play, use promo code KNASTY. Get yourself $20 off that first purchase. But I did ask you guys on Twitter for this roster prediction video. I asked you guys who are some players you should get upgraded or downgraded. I said include one name per tweet, and I might include your response in today's video. And you guys gave out some really good responses. I did include a couple players you didn't include as well. So if you want to be a part of, not next week, but in 2 weeks when they do another prediction or update, follow me on Twitter. Link to that also is in the description below. And yeah, I can definitely include your response in an upcoming video. But let's get right into it, guys. I got 10 players who can get upgrades or downgrades. Let's get into it. To start off, we have XANDER BOGAERTS from the Boston Red Sox. And we do have one of you guys on Twitter who reached out to me, and it was at Joey Wright 10, said BOGAERTS, fingers crossed. I'm assuming you've been investing in XANDER and you're hoping he goes diamond and you can cash in. I don't think he'll go diamond. I'm giving him a +1. So this year's hitting 296 at 388 on base, at 529 slugging, 14 home runs this year. He also leads the league in doubles. Because you lead the league in doubles and you do have 14 home runs, I mean, your power is only 63 and 60. That's not high enough. I'd put that around 70 each. You do that, he's still not a diamond. Now, I do think his fielding is a little low. If they wanted to increase it, I wouldn't be against it. That being said, I don't think they'll do both increased power and increased fielding. I'm going to say just increase power. We make him an 84. Maybe a future diamond if he continues to keep this up. Maybe get that slugging percentage near 600. Maybe he could become a diamond, or if they just increase the fielding. Who knows? It's Radio Studios. But I'm going to give him a +1 to an 84. Next up, we have Charlie Morton from the Tampa Bay Rays. And at Nothing Bennett said, just Charlie Morton. And you know what? I mentioned him 2 weeks ago, but he's been amazing this year. He has a 2.31 ERA, a 1.02 WHIP. For the month of June, he has an ERA of 1.71, a WHIP of 0.84. I think they should increase his walks per nine. Put that around 60. You do, he's a diamond. I think with his WHIP being so great, especially in the month of June, he should become a diamond card because you just increase WHIP, increase walks per nine due to the fact he's having a great WHIP. Boom, he's now a diamond. Now, I will mention a lot of guys who have had a great month of June in this video. If they do not get an upgrade, they still may get a player of the month card. So just keep that in mind. I know if you're investing in a guy, you're investing in Charlie Morton, you hope he goes diamond, you want to cash in, and he doesn't, and then they get a player of the month for the month of June, you won't really feel that happy about it. But if you're a Rays fan or a Charlie Morton fan, or doing like an all-time Pirates, all-time Astros team, then that might help you. So I just want to throw that out there, just in case anyone has any questions with that. But I do think he deserves to go diamond, an 85 overall. Next up, we have Yoan Moncada from the Chicago White Sox. And none of you guys mentioned to him on Twitter. Well, I think one guy did sarcastically. But I'm going to give him an upgrade to a +2 to a 77. Now, this year he's hitting 299, a 352 on base, a 522 slugging percentage, 13 home runs. Only one was against left-hand pitching. His power versus left is only 78. And this is where I kind of want to upgrade. Because, yeah, he only has one home run. His slugging is 414. Not that high, but I think you could put that, like, roughly in the mid-50s. And he's hitting 271, which you could argue is around 60 versus that. And if you even want to increase contact versus right, you can. Just by doing all that, I think you should get maybe a slight upgrade in power versus left, a slight upgrade in contact versus left, and a slight upgrade in contact versus right. Let's make him a 77 overall. Do I think he'll go go gold this year? Probably not, but you never know. If you have some Moncadas, I do think he'll get a slight upgrade to a +2 to a 77. Now we have WHIT MERRIFIELD from the Kansas City Royals, and at Chambers Kellen said, WHIT MERRIFIELD, first player in the MLB to have 100 hits this year and leads the MLB led the MLB in hits last year. Also has 11 home runs, so power could go up too. Kellen makes some great points. Now, WHIT this year is hitting 303 with a 350 on base, a 506 slugging. You mentioned the 11 home runs. I'm giving him a +1. Now, I agree the power should get an increase, but it's kind of weird. So, as you can see with MERRIFIELD, there's a big gap in contact versus right and contact versus left. This year versus right-handed pitching, he's hitting 330. 333. So you're thinking that 75 should go up, maybe to like an 80 or so. But for his left-hand pitching, he's hitting 232, which I think the 98 should go down. So if they're going to change his power and maybe it's contact versus right, I think they're also going to bring down his contact versus left. So I could see him going to an 84. I don't see him going to an 85. I think because they're going to, if they increase, they're also going to have to decrease contact versus left. I'm going to give him a +1 to an 83. It is really odd. He can, I don't know, maybe they won't punish him for his terrible average for 7-minute pitching, but it's 232, and they gave him a 98 rating. So, I don't know. I think he deserves an upgrade. If he didn't have that bad versus left-hand pitching, I'd go to an 84, but because of that, I'm only going to make him an 83. Now we have Max Kepler from the Minnesota Twins, and at Trey Ricegraph said, Max Kepler needs to go up. He's destroying lefties this year. And you make some very good points. Now, Kepler this year is hitting 274 with 19 home runs. And you mentioned he's been killing lefties this year. So I checked to see how he's hitting versus left-handed pitching. A 284 average, and he's slugging 500. I think he should get an increase in both of those. A big increase? No. Because I was just thinking, would they make him a gold card? Maybe they will. I just don't think that San Diego Studios will, and that's just kind of a gut. Like, just my gut in that end. I'm going to give him a +1 to a 79. Maybe if he keeps it up for another month, they may make him go gold. But yeah, I think Kepler is having a great year. The German is having an outstanding year. Killed my Red Sox in one game. So I'm going to give him a +1 to a 79. If you win 80, I think the year validates it because his fielding's not awful, but I just don't think they'll do it. I'm going to keep him at a 79. Next up, we have, I'm probably going to get his name wrong, Mike FOLTYNEWICZ. I always get his name wrong. I apologize. But you know what? He just got called down. His ERA this year is 6.37, a whip of 142. He had an 8-run start in his last game, and then they sent him down to the minors. So, I don't know, when you get sent down because you're so bad and you're a silver card, you probably have to be a bronze. So I'm going to give him a -2 to a 73 for Mike. Now, if you have a bunch of his, maybe try to quick sell him now before he goes bronze and his quick sell value doesn't go down 4 times from 100 to 25. Keep that in mind. And also, if you guys do enjoy this video, please drop a like and also subscribe if you're new, if you do enjoy the daily MLB 19 The Show videos. But yes, if you have any Mike FOLTYNEWICZs, cash out while you still can. Next up, we have Pete Alonso from the New York Mets, and at Tyler188021 said Pete Alonso to go. He has to increase his average 280, and he also has 27 bombs. You make some very good points, Tyler, and I agree with you. Let's make him a gold card. Now, the New York Mets are a complete train wreck right now, but the one, maybe not the one, but one of the big bright spots for them has been Pete Alonso. Like he mentioned, he's hitting 280, 373 on base, 642 slugging, 27 home runs. And in the past 7 days, he's in 478 with 4 home runs. I agree he should be a gold card. Increase power, make them both around a 90, increase contact first flight to like a 65, 66, and there you go, he's now an 80. I don't think he'll go diamond. I'm just thinking it's kind of like with Aaron Judge from a couple years ago. He never ended up going diamond. He was, I think, a 1 or 2 rating short of it. I think Pete Alonso's probably going to be the same case. He'll never go diamond, even if he ends up hitting 50-something home runs. But a high gold, I could see him get to there if he continues this. But I'm going to make him an 80 overall right now. So if you got Pete Alonso's, congratulations. You should cash in very soon. Now we have Luis Castillo from the Cincinnati Reds. And at DrakeBerry123 mentioned Luis Castillo. And this year, Luis has really been outstanding. A 2.56 ERA, a whip of 1.17. He has struck out over 109, or he struck out 109 in just over 91 innings pitched this year. His whip isn't crazy great, but his ERA is. So I want to increase that Ks per 9. Let's put that to like an 82 or so. Maybe increase walks per 9 to like a 60. You do that, he's an 82 overall. Great young talent, a young pitcher. Former Marlin. I mean, there's so many great former Marlins out there. But yeah, Luis, let's make him an 82 overall. Now we have Charlie Blackmon, and at Stealth Nation said Charlie Blackmon for sure to get an upgrade. And he's been amazing at the plate this year. Now, he's a terrible fielder. He already is a diamond hitter, but he's been a terrible fielder. And that's always kind of prevented him from being a diamond hitter or a high gold. But he's hitting 330 this year. 374 on base, 637 slugging, in June, the whole month of June, he's hitting .411 with 8 home runs. Now, he does play in Coors Field, and you get that whole thing. I'm not sure if they punish players in this game for playing in Coors. I hope not, but I think he should get an upgrade. I'm giving him a +2, increase the contact, increase the power. He does struggle a little bit versus left-handed pitching compared to right-handed, but he does just, I mean, he's in .330 with a .637 slugging. You got to increase that. Make him an 82 overall. Yeah, he won't be diamond because his fielding is so bad. He doesn't run well, but yeah, definitely he deserves an upgrade just based off the hitting. And lastly, we have Walker Buehler, and at KCarry13, just mentioned Walker Buehler. Now, before I go any further explaining why Walker should get an upgrade, I just want to let you know, if you disagree or if you think I left out anyone, meet me in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But I actually think Walker Buehler may end up getting a Player of the Month for the month of June, because I'm going to get into some of his June stats. It's incredible, but he should get an upgrade still. I'm giving him a +1. I don't think I'll go diamond yet. But this year, he has a 2.96 ERA, a .88 WHIP, and like I mentioned, for the month of June, a 0.87 ERA, a 0.45 WHIP. That is absurd. That is ridiculous. He's been arguably one of the best pitchers in baseball this year. I mean, him and Hunting Root for the Dodgers have been outstanding. I'm going to give him a +1, though, like I mentioned, to an 84. Increase walks per 9. If you want to increase hits per 9 too, with that WHIP of .45 in the month of June, and for the year .88, you got to increase that walks and hits per 9. So I'm going to say an 84. They won't make him a diamond because I think he's going to get a Player of the Month, like a 90, 91 overall, 92 overall card. So, or a Tops Now, whatever you want to call it. But yes, Walker Buehler should get an upgrade. But like I said, if you think I missed anyone, meet me in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this, like always, drop a like. I will talk to y'all later, boys. Take it easy. Peace.